The Dow is at its highest point since the economic meltdown in September 2008, just a month before President Obama was elected. So what is behind the surge? When is the rest of the economy going to catch up? We're joined now by Charles Schwab Chief Investment Analyst Liz Ann Saunders. Welcome back.
Hi.
And there just seems to be a cascade of good news for investors in the last few days.
You know what? I think the economy is always a little bit like a combustion engine, and sometimes it just needs a spark. It's hard to judge exactly what that spark is going to be. But then the gears start kicking in and animal spirits start kicking in, and I think we're starting to see that. And the stock market tends to move first. So I think the action by the stock market in the last couple of months is sending a good message about the economy.
They're looking forward into the future, seeing an economy that they think is going to be growing in the future. And what they've been responding to in the last couple of days, you saw the Fed put more money into the economy by buying up the bonds. And I wonder how much the political situation affects it as well. And I know there are researchers on both sides of this issue, but you have the combination now of a divided government in Washington, and we're heading into the third year of a presidential term. Usually that means higher numbers in the stock market.
Right. Now, seasonally, we are entering in right now into by far the best period. In the four-year election cycle, the strongest period for the stock market typically starts right around the midterm election and carries through toward the end of the pre-presidential election year. So I think the market may be anticipating some of those seasonal
We saw
tendencies.
that under both Reagan and Clinton. We saw a huge jump.
Exactly. And I think uncertainty is really toxic for the business community when it comes to planning for investment and planning for hiring. And there was a lot of uncertainty about what the election would bring. I don't know that we get a lot of clarity with a divided government, but we know what we're probably not going to get, which is maybe some additional policies that were perceived as detrimental to business confidence.
So when can we expect to see the businesses, given that, really investing this money they've been sitting on and jobs coming back?
You know, it's hard to say. I think we're going to slowly start to see it sooner than a lot of people think. Corporate profits are at a record high. Cash on corporate balance sheets is at a record high. So again, it's that little spark. And I think, it's hard to know whether it's this month, next month, but I think we're going to start to see a steadier pace of hiring now that some of this uncertainty is starting to be alleviated.
Let us hope you're right, Liz Ann Saunders. Thanks very much.